Repeat your question.
Now,
Yes.
I want to ask whether when a seeker is not able to attain enlightenment and moksha, and he will die before, or the Sadguru will die before he gets enlightenment, then the seed, the spiritual seed, what Sadguru put into the seeker, it will remain and go with him after that into the next. And he will start with the seed of Sadguru his next life in a new body.
Yes. Shivam, I want to tell that this rule of the existence, which is described in the Gita by the Krishna, he tell two type of seekers. One type of seeker, if they are doing the meditation honestly in this birth, and they are regarding to the Sadguru, they are doing the meditation according to the Sadguru, and they are really love and respect with the Sadguru, and they never do anything wrong against the Sadguru. The persons born in the next birth in the very, very holy families, spiritual families, divine families, and families of the Sadguru Master's families, or the related with the Master's family. So Krishna says, Suchinam Sramatam Gehe Yoga Brashta Vijayate. But the second category is that if the disciple has completed his meditation, but unfortunately by any cause or any accident he died, then the disciple which is completely take the journey and very slightly remaining, thus God existence gives them the grace marks, and that person goes to the in the divine and very, very special Divya Loka, Siddha Loka, and after then he goes to the already moksha. He not need to come in the world again. But the third type of disciples, there is the example of Kagbhusunda. The Kagbhusunda is sitting in the temple of the Shiva and chanting the Om Namah Shivaya mantra. And the Guru is came there, and Kagbhusunda never stand and nor respect to the Sadguru. So the Lord Shiva give the bad wish to the Kagbhusunda, and he went for 1,000 years snake life and other many, many lives. And that is the story that Guru was very, very merciful and prayed to the Shiva, and he reduced that bad wish into the good solution. But I am talking about third type of disciples. If the disciples comes in the trap of the mind, intellect, ego, that is called Maya, that is called Avidya, that is called the fall down of the disciples. If the disciples trap in the Maya, unfortunately the disciples go away from the Sadguru by the attraction of the Maya, Kama, Krodha, lust, money, treasure, etc. So the disciples also take the birth according to his dreams and according to his illusions. It is not sure that he will be take the birth of the human. But if has the respect and love with the masters in every condition, so that disciples sure and certainly will be rebirth as a human. But in this category, the second category is that if a disciple fight to the master, debate to the master, revengeful with the master, disobey the master, disrespect the master, it means in Hindi ashraddha with the master. He see the loopholes of the master, weakness of the master, and he take a hypothetical master in the parallel of his alive master, as someone worshipped many masters in India, the Gulab Baba, the Vitthal Baba, the Sai Baba, the Siddhi Sai Baba, the Puttu Sai Baba, and the Gyaneshwar Maharaj, and the Dhuni Wale Dada, and many, because every 100 years a great saint came in India, and he has made the disciples and disciples family and so and so, and many names I cannot describe here. So if a disciple avoid or ignore the alive master, if you have no alive master, that is not your accuse, that you will be your love and faith will be count for the further journey according to your love to your Sai Baba or your Gulab Baba or your Dhune Wale Baba or your any type of saint, Gyaneshwar, Nath Baba, Balak Nath, Baba Nath, many Babas. They are good Babas. So they will, that's love and respect will be count in the goodness of your journey if you have no alive master. But you have alive masters, because the alive master is the greatest grace of the God which is given by the God for you. So if you are ignoring alive master and you are worshipping the hypothetical or your before respective persons, when you come to the master, you before worshipping some persons. So my dear, I want to tell a very good experience of my life. When I first came to my master told me, my life is like the tractor's life. Tractor has only one seat. If you want to take the Guru Diksha, you should forget all your gurus and you only remember me. You should be dissolve or dismantle your all before gurus and only respect with me. The same thing Krishna says in the Gita, Sarva Dharman Partajya Mamekam Saranam Braja. You leave all the things, you only surrender in me. And in this Gita, Krishna says, Man mana bhava madhaji bhava mam namaskuriya. You have your mind, intellect, and your all respect and all your surrender only in me. Man mana bhava. Your mind should be always, every time, involved in my teachings. Man mana bhava madhaji mam namaskuriya. You only respect me. Do not search any alternative. The Gita says. So, if a person who ignore the enlightened master, alive enlightened master, he will not given the pardon because he is directly ignoring the existence. Because the existence came in the form of enlightened master in his life, but he is ignoring. So, in that case of the ignorance, of the avoiding the enlightened master, or disrespect, irrespect with enlightened master, or revengefulness with enlightened master, or thinking enlightened master as a general man as it is the disciple or seeker is. So this big crime, this big spiritual crime, this is a crime against existence. This is crime against our spiritual journey. It is the spiritual suicide. This is the spiritual suicide if a person is ignoring enlightened master and a person is giving more importance to the dead gurus or the photos and books of the dead gurus. That is the spiritual crime he is doing. So he will not giving the pardon by the existence. My dear Hana, I want to tell, when you came to the Sadguru, Sadguru is not giving you Guru Diksha forcefully. When you came to the Sadguru and you put the water on the hand, you take the oath that you are surrendering your mind, intellect, mood and ego in the feet of Sadguru. And that was not a promise with the physical master, that was the promise with the existence. And the person which is breaking the promise with the existence will not please on that person. And when the light is gone away from your room, that only the dark will be remaining. So when the Sadguru, you have rejected the Sadguru and you turn back from the Sadguru, you turn away from the Sadguru, that only the Maya, the Avidya, the illusion of the nature, the foolishness, the mesmerism of the nature, that is only your future. And that is only your future. So, if you are telling the seed of enlightenment only remaining in those persons, they love to the Sadguru with the true hearts. Because every seed cannot survive in the bad condition. Seed need also good condition. If you want to save the seed, you will be freeze that seed in certain temperature. If you put the seed in the moisture, the seed will be grow and seed will be destroy. As you see, the potato grows in the moisture season of the rain. Many seed, they grow in the rainy season by the moisture, and they have they get not soil. So whether if you want to grow your seed in your heart with the great love of Sadguru, otherwise that seed will be destroyed. That seed will be not destroyed when unfortunately, accidentally you are dead, or unfortunately, accidentally you go away from miles and miles away from Sadguru, and there is no any connection with the Sadguru, but you are loving Sadguru in the heart, that the seed will not destroy. But if you are ignoring the Sadguru, avoiding the Sadguru, insulting the Sadguru, thinking negative about the Sadguru, the Guru Gita says, Guru ke vriddh vichar se turant patan ho jaye. I am not creating the fear. I am telling the truth. Because that is not fear that you are putting your hand in the fire and you will not burn. No, everybody knows if you put your hand in the fire, your hand will be burned. So, if you jump into the water, you will become wet. If you put your feet on a nail, sharp nail, then you will take the wound. So that same thing is that. If you unnecessarily disgrace the Sadguru and no have respect with the Sadguru, because you came to the Sadguru with the great respect and love, and you should maintain your Shraddha, you should maintain your love. So, if you maintain your love, then existence will maintain your journey also. What you want? Ask another. You can ask the question. Do you have any question now?
No, thank you, Gurudev.
No, you can ask the question. I can give you the answer of the question if you want.
Yeah, I don't know. No. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Because you have raised the great question, that will be a milestone, or that will be a lighthouse for the seekers. That will be a awareness. I am also written the post also for awareing the seekers, because the Maya is very clever and seeker is very innocent. Thank you very much. Shiva.
Thank you, Gurudev.
Shiva.